Okay, I am curious to see if they... Ooh, the Monkey Dory being prized is big. Probably is only one Monkey Dory as well. Auto main prize. Alright, nothing crazy. The Monkey Dory is definitely the worst prize card here. Do they choose first or second? They're choosing first? They're gonna get turn one attacked. Why are we choosing first? I feel like going first has to be trolling. Like, just go second. Letter for what? I assume it's just an auto win festival lead. They get the shop online early. Elmai's on the way. I guess maybe it's not that bad to choose second if you can get it. Well, we have to get a Delmise in the act. I feel like going second is still just better. I don't know. I guess you... Alright, I guess the one thing that you gain from going first is you get to get your Dunsparces online, right? So now you have the possibility of drawing with the Dunsparce next turn and playing the game. Oh, is there no supporter in the hand again? Oh, they have one. Okay, they are living through the Dunsparce here. Sure. They have one Pokepad in the hand for a Dunsparce. That's about to be really bad. All right, let's see if there's a turn one attack, though. Turn one attack here is still very, very strong. They're close. Yeah, they're already super close to the turn one attack. They have Ultra Ball to get a... yo, do they... Oh, they don't play the Cyrano, do they? Oh, they have a Terra Orb? Oh, they just have it. They have turn one attack in hand. Wait, they can maybe Torrential Pump both Dunsparces. They're not that far away from Torrential Pump double Dunsparce. They have E-Switch and Prism in hand already. The pump would be ridiculous. We did see a Mega Chandelure during day one. Well, we didn't see a Mega Chandelure. But, oh, keep going. You could Ultra Ball it away. Go for the Ultra Ball play instead. I wonder if they're even going to go for the Water Pawn here, or if they're going to settle for... just attacking, getting Latias and attacking the active. Yeah, it's gonna settle here, which seems fine. Turn one attack, pretty good. They could have attached the Prism there so they have a Prism in play to combo with End's Plan. End's Plan can move any energy in play, right? I feel like I like the Prism attachment better, because our Ogerpon's not gonna get one hit KO'd anyways, so we can have it set up for an End's Plan play on the next turn if we want. But maybe it's not worth it. It's still not terrible. It's still not terribly far off from Water Pawn attack if we just find the End's Plan. All of our Prisms are still in the deck, so. Play that too safe. He could have got super aggressive there and tried to play for the turn one Water Pawn. I have no familiarity with the matchup, so I don't know if you need to, though. Oh, they actually hit it. They would have had... Oh, no, they wouldn't have, because they wouldn't have gotten Latias. Instead of Latias, they would have got the Water Pawn. Not quite. Not quite. Ooh, Unfair Stamp already lined up and ready to go. Okay, Lily top deck. the Ghostfoot player not go for double Matcha Spin into Spiritomb? No, their deck can't. Their deck can't Spiritomb. Not gonna bench the Delmise? That's weird. I guess they want to leave the benches open for a Dunsparce and the Grass guy. Oh yeah, and it has the Blood Moon. Oh yeah. Oh, this matchup with the Blood Moon, this matchup should be super favored actually. At first I was like, this matchup is definitely already favored, but yeah, if you have Blood Moon in there as well. Did they just not stream around in Turin? They just didn't stream around. They just didn't stream round. Is the tournament moving too fast? Okay, then we go for the cycle. All right, there's a little green guy. Ultra Ball to recover the Dunsparce, I assume. Last few E regionals, they haven't started till round 4 both days. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, they already skipped the first 2 rounds of phase 2. They're in round 3 of 4 of phase 2, and they're not streaming it. Yeah, they're in round 12 of 13 right now in Turin, but they're not streaming a match. They're only going to stream round 13 of 13. It's going to be a super short stream then. It's just going to be 1 round into top cut. They usually stream 2 days of, or 2 rounds of Swiss in day 2, right? Yeah, they usually stream 2 rounds of Swiss. All right, we got our first attack off here. Double Dunsparce on the bench. Unfair Stamp isn't going to be coming at us yet. The question is, can a Water Pond play be set up? Or will we be able to dodge it? If they can ever pull off like Water Pond KO double Dunsparce before they become the Dunsparces, that would be kind of scary. Whiff on the bug catching. Well, we still have the KO here, obviously. Okay, another bug catching set. Looking for some more grass energy. I don't even care about seeing a teal mask. Single grass. They have the Area Zero, but I don't think they play a Counter Stadium or the Chien Pao. They can't, like, clean up damaged Pokemon. Continues to chase the Dunsparces. Okay. And then, yeah, there's the run around. Going to a fresh Ogre Pond. There's a KO. Okay, 2 prize cards already drawn. This is why we got to see the green guy attack to set up all the two 10s. Wait, does he even play the... Wait, how many do you need in the discard pile to attack with the green guy? Six? Oh, you need 6. So we almost like want this Banette to get KO'd so we can actually get to enough. Wait, it's actually starting to get a little bit scary here, to be honest. We have yet to draw a prize card. We don't have the green guy set up. We're not really putting the pressure on. I think we should want to punch with Delmise here to set up the green guy. Well, no, but we need to get this Banette in the discard pile, I feel like. But yeah, this is actually getting a little scary. We gotta get this green guy online. Honestly, maybe setting up this Banette was a mistake. We should have just like been looking for the green guy. Discard the Banette pieces, try and get the green guy going. No, there's no Spiritomb. It's like a 3-3 Banette and like a 2-1 green guy line or something like that. I think he's just trying to try and KO these 2 teal masks and the cat. Maybe, yeah, maybe. We still have time. We still have legacy energy as well to buy us an extra turn. Didn't he prize a ton of boss? I feel like we prized double boss for the Delmise. Yeah, the green guy is the Sinestra. I mean, on the slop side, you can just keep running around between attackers. All right, just attack through the active. There's boss number 1 if we want to go for it. Watch ball away double Clefairy, it looks like. Get another to Dunsparce to prep for the unfair stamp, and then boss KO one of the Ogerpon with the 3 energy. Are we one green guy away from a 6 prize turn? No, the Ogerpons only have 80 damage on them. Yeah, the Ogerpons only have 80. We haven't been punching with Delmise, we've been punching with Banette. Monkey Bean Price really made this tough for the slot box. Well, in the 80 punches kind of play around the monkey's potential, to be honest. The monkey dory really only matters if the green guy is going to happen. If the green guy is not going to happen, then the monkey doesn't really matter. We got to get this legacy energy online as well. Try and buy that. Well, actually, in this current prize trade, we don't need the legacy energy. Honestly, I'm curious if... I guess a misplay. We should probably attach it to the bench one. But I'm curious if the slot box player is aware of the Ursaluna. Because if we are aware of the Ursaluna, we need to set up Kangaskhan so we're not attacking with an Ogerpon at the end of the game. Okay, there's not 2 boss prize. For some reason, I thought there was 2 boss prized. He does not play Spiritomb, no. It's a turbo Delmise build. It's not like a full Ghost Veil build. This build has been popular in events and testing. Okay, so it's probably aware of the Ursaluna. Okay. Because we need to get this. We need to get Kangaskhan set up as our final attacker. Did we get a turn 1 attack on the Ogerpon side or no? We did, right? I still think going second in this matchup is correct. In this situation, the Delmise player would have dead drawn for a turn if they had went second, but they would have been kind of in the same situation. I guess you kind of... Okay, I guess the problem with going second is you give your opponent the turn 1 torrential pump option though, right? Like if you go first, you set up for turn 2 torrential pump. Maybe not then. I don't know. But if you open a Delmise, you kind of play around the potential of the pump early on at least. I don't know. That's interesting, actually. You could just set up better to respond to them getting their first knockout, but they're more likely to be able to pull off a torrential pump if they go first. Curious. All right, unfair stamp is in. I'm sure Boss the Dunsparce is probably what we would want here. Also, is still not building up the Kangaskhan at all, which is definitely a big mistake to not start to... Honestly, the energy on the Clefairy kind of make no sense, right? Shouldn't those be on the Kangaskhan? Because we need to play around Ursaluna at the end of the game here. Chi-Yu discarding the stadium can be big. Oh, weaving in the Chi-Yu as an attack. Oh, the Chi-Yu is actually huge. I didn't even think about the Chi-Yu. Yeah, we should try to get this Chi-Yu involved as soon as possible. It does 140 as well, right? It KOs. Oh, there it is. Okay, maybe we don't attack with Kangaskhan. Maybe we... No, we can still attack with Kangaskhan at the end, actually. Oh, it does 120? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is awkward. Well, we could do a 120 into a torrential pump, right? 120 discard liabilities into a torrential pump. Like, that is like a potential line to take. It's not working out in this one here, but... Or if we got the Monkey Dory online. Ooh, if we get Monkey Dory online, we can Monkey Dory Chi-Yu. Monkey Dory's prize this game, but theoretically. All right, to Dunsparce push. Boss off the top. That's pretty good. The Kangaskhan is not set up at all to play around the Ursaluna here. Yeah, Ends Plant to Kangaskhan would work. That is true. What about cycling again? I mean, the hand disruption card is gone. Pokegear first. Did we already have a boss in hand? Why would we play that when we need boss to win the game? The draw is okay there. Wait, how many prize cards does the opponent have here? Only 2? Oh boy. Are we pulling an energy off the prize cards? Why are we overextending? I don't know. I don't know why we're using these Dunsparces. We definitely shouldn't have taken the boss in case of red card. Well, no, if we're playing the Pokegear, we should take the boss. I just don't know if we should have played the Pokegear. Yeah, I think the questionable choice there is taking the Pokegear. Oh, he needs a pivot for the bear, yeah. So we kind of have to bench the grass guy. He doesn't want to replace the stadium because he wins with a psychic energy next turn. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. To not replace the stadium, keep the Meowth on the bench because then we win with a psychic energy. I don't know if we have a psychic prize, but if we do have a psychic prize, then it definitely makes that much more sense. Okay. I mean, you get rid of Meowth and Latios, right? Is it even a question? Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. You can boss the little guy in KO with a Wait, do they play Moltres though? I don't think they have Moltres. They have the Chi-Yu. Hey, what are we debating here? Get rid of Latias and Cat, right? Are they scared of Brave Bangle and want to get rid of the Clefairy, maybe? Why are they thinking about discarding Fez? Or even Kangaskhan? Why are we discarding Kangaskhan? Keep Kangaskhan. Why are we getting rid of Fez? I'm just so confused. But why? Why? Is there some fighting Pokemon they could be playing? Keep double Latias. Respecting the Flutter Boss Latias for some reason. Oh, Flutter Main Boss Latias to trap it, I guess. But at that point, couldn't we discard the Clefairy and keep the Fez and the double Latias? The Flutter Main Respect? But we could just get rid of the, why do we need this Clefairy? Oh, because we want to End's plan off it, maybe? Sure. Oh, wait, did we just lose to Sob? Wait, why'd those get this? Oh, with the Prism Tower. Wait, did we just lose to Sob? Sob Torrential Pump? KO the little T guy off the bench? That would win, right? Sob ends playing Torrential Pump. Oh no, they could find Legacy. They could find, oh no, wait. They would need, no. They would need, you need Sob ends plan Boss. You would need to go Sob ends plan this turn into Boss next turn. T-Guy can evolve? Yeah, he doesn't have that much HP though. Yeah, it had to be Sob ends plan Boss because the guy in the active has 140 HP. They don't play Briar. We know they don't play Briar. What if we just Sob the active? No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sob the active. But the active is 140 HP. So you have to go Sob ends plan this turn. Sob ends plan this turn into next turn going Boss, and then KO the green guy and the Delmise we'd sobbed. After it evolves, it can retreat. Well, we're not sobbing it, so that's fine. I don't see the water pond though. I see it. There it is. They have the ends plan, and then they had to follow up Boss. If they had just kept the Fez to draw the cards, they didn't keep. Dude, why did we discard Fez? Discarding Fez was so bad for sure. But he needs Boss here as well. Does he have E-Switch in hand? They can put the Legacy on the Anchor. Legacy on Anchor would play around it, yeah. But they haven't had Legacy up to this point. So who knows if they have it next turn. Dude, I cannot believe Slopbox is about to beat the broken turbo Delmise. There's the Sob. Top deck. Play Switch, Copium. I don't think he plays Switch. He needs to get it. He needs to draw into the Legacy energy here to buy a turn. I don't know where we go from there. Oh no, then we punch for 170. Then we're in a fine spot. We need it. Legacy energy. Here we go. Oh, he got it. You can always tell by his face. All right, hold up, hold up. The game continues. We can't bench anything though here. We can't bench anything here. That's fine. He have game on Meowth. Why play Prism Tower? Because he didn't have boss in hand. And Ursaluna would theoretically win the game on non-Kangaskhan. Also, attacking with Kangaskhan here probably would have also won the game, right? Well, no, because then the Legacy Energy happens. And then you boss around the Legacy Energy, though. Did he gear for boss? Oh, that's true. He did gear for boss. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there was the boss. Now, what is the plan? Can we just attack with Kangaskhan here? Take the knockout with... that's not that good either. Sob the green guy? No, the green guy prevents effective attacks. You can't sob it. The monkey is also still prized. Bot plays monkey now? I mean, some do. Sob the other Delmise and home for energy whiff. No, but you would need to sob the other Delmise. And then also have... You have to sob it twice, probably. Yeah, you could sob it twice. Actually, no. You could torrential pump it, but not discard the energy and hope they don't have an energy. You could go attach E-switch, torrential pump for 100, leave the energy, and then next turn torrential pump KO plus that, plus the green guy, and hope there's no energy. I kind of like that play. This turn has to be the Chi-Yu. You could get the Chi-Yu could get involved. Oh yeah, it does one. It KOs it, but you don't draw a prize card. That's still pretty bad. But yeah, maybe. Maybe you could try and get the Chi-Yu involved. I went for the teal dance. I don't know why. Oh, they're just swinging with it? That's got to be so... Swinging with this turn is so bad, right? Patch, boss the green guy. Oh, they're going to still go for the torrential pump here. They're going to KO the green guy. KO the Delmise. So they lose to just a psychic energy, or I don't know if they lose to a nitrogen. I don't know if there's a basic psychic in the discard pile. Game 3. Okay, we're not done yet. Hold up. Hold up. There's still hope. There is still hope. Okay, I'm curious. I mean, Slotbox is probably just going to choose first, right? Choose first, you get to threaten the water pump or the torrential pump, whatever. So that way, if the Delmise player starts anything that's not Delmise, you can get a 2-prize turn off a torrential pump and then follow up with the teal mask. Monkey prize mattered. Yeah, the monkey being prized was really unfortunate. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Power shuffling. I hope they lose. Yeah, same. They gotta go. Power shuffling can't be allowed. Both players powering up their decks with a quick power shuffle. Their deck is as strong as possible. Love to see it. Going to game number 3 here. Juniors and seniors was won by Dragapult. Dragapult Dusknoir and Dragapult Blaziken. All right, here we go. Game 3. Turbo Delmise versus Slop. Ends plan Slop. I almost think it's good to go second here. As the I mean, I'm assuming the Slop box chooses first here. We'll see. Oh no, is it a Clefairy start again? Okay, at least we have Pokegears to work with here to get a supporter. Into early Prism Tower as well to cycle the deck more aggressively. Clefairy. Oh, the Monkey Dory's prized again in the last 2. That's not good. The Monkey Dory seems like it could be super clutch in this matchup. And yeah, Clefairy start once again is brutal. That is not good. On the other side, a Latias. They have Cat. Oh, they do not have aggressive options at all, though. They're going to be fully living off a Lily next turn. Latias pass. Definitely telepathic first. Get a couple Delmise on the bench. Maybe go for the Shuppet. They've favored the Shuppet pretty often. I don't like the Shuppet grab, though. The Banette seems super, super weak. I feel like just double Delmise and then try and get a Grass Guy set up at some point. Flutter Mane here, no. I mean, the problem if you go into Flutter Mane here though, you trap it. Well, no, they play 2 Latias, so they could just get the second Latias. No, I don't think you're Flutter Mane in here. Once again, goes for the. Oh no, they go in double Delmise. I thought that was one of the. I thought the first one was a Shuppet. Yeah, I like the double Delmise. Not a huge fan of the Banette line that they did in the first game, or was it second game? I don't remember. The Banette just seems super weak. Just swing hard with the Delmise. Try and get the green guy online. They do need a hit off the Pokegear here. And I don't think Gwen quite does it with that hand. I think we need like a Lily here to really be feeling confident. Dude, he always draws 7. I think he's really good at predicting the correct number of cards to get off the top of the deck. Oh no, he has second Pokegear, right? I think he has 2 Pokegears. I think we have another one here. Nessie can be monkeyed around, Banette cannot. What do you mean? Okay, Pokegear number 2. I don't know if I don't even know if we have a Pokemon in the hand for Gwen. Like we need a Lily here. Oh no, it's just Gwen's. No Lily. Are they debating the Kieran grab? Is the hand so... No, there's no way you ever grab Kieran here. There's no way the hand is bad enough to grab Kieran. Oh, they already had a Gwen in hand. Oh, maybe they're gonna grab the Kieran to cycle it with the Prism Tower because they already have a Gwen. Yeah, I guess you do grab the Kieran for that reason, sure. Should you cycle tower first before gear? Probably not. That the hand didn't have. You wanted to use the tower afterwards for sure, I think. All right. Prism Tower. Can we at least draw into a Pokemon here? It'd be really funny if he gets the Lily off the Prism Tower. Oh, so Ultra Ball. He's just passed. Yeah, I mean, that's all we have, right? All right, over to the other side. Bug catching set top deck. That's nice, especially if it comes with a Teal Mask. I mean, it's not very nice. If it's just grass energy, that's not very nice. We could Lily it back to the deck. It probably would not be terrible to Lily this back to the deck, but we're going to go for it here. I wonder if we could have actually used the Prism Tower first. If there's no Teal Mask here, getting a couple grass energy is not very beneficial. And that's why sending it back to the deck wasn't terrible, to be honest. Bug catching sets are like really high power cards in the deck to cycle the deck, get the grass energy. Maybe get a Teal Mask, but without a Teal Mask already established and us not having to like go all in on this bug catching set. It's not like we had nothing if we didn't do this. We have a Lily to play out of hand here. We didn't have to go with that. All right, we're gonna Prism Tower here. It looks like the answer is yes. I think we should probably, if we have some dead cards in hand, we should Prism Tower first here for sure. But maybe we, oh my gosh. Sure. Yo, can we get another one though? Hold up. Into the Terror Orb? One time? Oh, okay. That's fine. That was an insane rip. All right, we do have an Area 0 here. Can push the Petch as well, which would be nice. Oh, we're going to go for the early Petch attack again. We saw this in the previous game as well. In game number 1, they got the turn 1 Petch on the Clefairy. Trying to set it up this turn as well. Trap the Clefairy in the active. And this time around, they don't even have an energy in hand, so they can take the KO on the Petch with the Clefairy off the rip. There we go. No Prism. And the hand's just bad. We have Teal Dance on board to work off of. I mean, we could attach return to the Teal Mask so we can attack with it next turn, I guess. Sob? I don't know. Is Sob Clefairy even good? I don't even know if that's a good play. Attach to Teal Mask pass. Okay. Oh, top deck. That's a little guy. Gwen for 3 is rough. Can we not make it 6? Even if we could make it 6, it looks like they don't want to make it 6. Lily for next turn and the Pokepad. Okay. We are in business. We can also retreat the Clefairy this turn and get it out of the active and make them work for the 2-prize knockout. Although you're giving up a 1-prize knockout if you retreat. We're probably retreating here, right? I think we're probably retreating. All right. Go Lance. Thinking about it here. All right, we're getting the Wellspring involved, and we're going for the Sob for a turn. Okay, okay. Okay, we could just commit the Legacy to the Clefairy, punch the active. That seems fine to me. Yeah, no, there's no reason not to. There we go. Yeah, into Lily. Sure, sure, sure. All right, we're cooking now. This is what we were missing from the deck previously, is like literally any any movement in terms of like aggression. I mean, this still was not that aggressive of a game. But we're playing the game now. We're playing the game. We're done sparses. We're cycling. How many Pokemon does the Delmise play? It seems like it looks like a 2-1 green guy and like a 3-3 Banette or something like that. Let me get the green guy. I think we want to get the green guy online here. The little one. Little green. We get little green. There's little green. Little green is live. We're doing 180 damage to the active here, which means the green could clean up next turn. Excuse me. Actually, attack with green, little green guy here next turn would be huge because it would knock out the active and then it would also set up KOs on the Latios and the Ogerpon from Delmise attacks. $15 minutes left. Time could come up. Time could also come up here. There's only 15. Attach is active. Interesting. Oh, we have the E-switch. Oh, should it come off there or the Petch? All right. And we're pumping. We do not KO the active. I mean, we have to KO green, right? Green's got to go. Green goes down. That's fine. Fairy KOs the active, and then we just have to get 2 more KOs from there. We have Ursaluna to work with after that. We are entering the unfair stamp turn, and the unfair stamp is in hand. Oh, the Petch Poison KO to play around the Legacy. Oh. Well, we could retreat the Clefairy this turn, though, right? We need to get as many Dunsparces in play as we possibly can as well. We can play around on Fair Stamp. Oh, no. No Dunsparce. Goes for the retreat here to play around the poison. There's the KO. 2 prize cards. Is ahead on the prize exchanging. Ogerpon gets pushed up here. Unfair Stamp is available. Starts with the Prism Tower use. Finds an Ultra Ball. That could find us Pheasantipity maybe if we have the cards to sacrifice, but we might not have the cards to sacrifice. Oh no, looks like we're piecing together. Nice. Counter Stadium is good. Prism Towers are not sticking here. There is the Unfair Stamp. Cat for Boston stamp. Yeah, I could have seen that, right? And we had the Prism energy in hand as well, so we could have put the Prism on the just get through this Legacy attack this turn. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that the more I think about it, to be honest. We had the Prism energy. We had the cat for boss. Just get through the Legacy energy now, get the prize card, right? And then push up the one prizer to put them on odd prize cards. Yeah, what the heck? Wasn't that like super good there? I feel like that was definitely the play. The more I think about it. Wait, do we have a cat in the hand or no? I mean, they drew back into the play, so they can still do it. Ultra Ball in hand. Oh, through the Ultra Ball? I don't know. The Ultra Ball there was like looked a little costly. But do they realize they have the play? They have Boss Prism. You got to go for the Boss Prism. It's so free. I feel like the Boss Prism is too free there to not go for. We just don't know if we'll be able to have like draw into it back into it in time, right? Isn't it 10 short? No, it's 70, right? 120 plus 70 knockout. So there's 10 damage plus 6 poison. Yeah, 70. And it dies by poison then. They drew back into Boss Prism again. Dude, the game wants them to do it. The game is like, please, get the Legacy KO. I'm begging you. The game is begging here. All right, we got the KO on the active. Unfair stamp to 2. Oh, it's dead. And is dead. We have 3 Dunsparce on the bench, though. Goes for the Delmise push. Top deck is... No. Oh, that's so rough. And falling behind by 1 turn here almost puts you out of reach of having a chance. Pass. We have the boss play this turn now. Right with the teal dance. We could just... I feel like we should go into the patch. No, we could just KO the active here and be fine. I think it's over. I think that's game. I think this is literally game. I think there's no hand disruption in the other deck. I think we have game in hand here. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure we just literally have game in hand. I think it's just over. We just kill Delmise here? At this point, yeah, I think killing Delmise is fine. At this point, we got the free turn we were looking for. I think killing Delmise is fine here. Okay, they got that at Unsparse. They need so much more. Push on a Dunsparce. What is even his play? Does he even have a play this turn? I'm trying to like come up with a line for him. I think it might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be cooked. Clefairy into bear. No, Clefairy doesn't take the knockout here. His win is his opponent not seeing the poison. That actually might be the win condition here. The way you maybe have to play this is just... This turn, you might have to attack with Delmise this turn into the active. and then next turn green guy clean it up, and then next turn Ursaluna or Delmai's KO, and then hope the opponent doesn't realize that the poison gets through the legacy energy. We have the Ultra Ball that can get us a Dunsparce. We have a Dunsparce. We also need a Delmai's though. Stretcher there? Yeah, I don't know why he didn't stretcher for... That was weird to not stretcher for a Delmai's. He's dropping the whole deck. You don't know about the poison directions? There's not a difference between Clefairy and Delmai's? That is true if they don't know the difference. That is fair, yeah. They just punched. Yeah, the win con is hoping the opponent doesn't know that the poison gets through legacy energy. Do they know? They've had to play multiple times up to this point and haven't gone for it. Oh, I feel like they know. Yeah, I mean, if they know or don't know at this point, it doesn't matter. They're attacking with the Pecharon. So even if they think they only get one prize card, they get two. Oh. Yeah, that should be game. Slot box gets the dub. I don't even know what he's hoping for off this one. I guess if you had... I don't even know. Was there even an out there? I don't even know if there was an out. Dunsparce for the bit? Yeah, you definitely just gotta send the Dunsparce here and go out on your own terms. That's the only real play. We got 2/2 green guy line. Blood Moon? I mean, you can get the Blood Moon, but it just doesn't matter. Oh, okay, hold on. I guess this could matter. Hold on. I mean, wait, but how do you get the Ursaluna out of the active now? You gotta like draw the Kieran, and then they got the boss in the hand. That's it. Slotbox gets the dub. 2-1 over the Turbo Delmai's. That was a pretty good match. I mean, I guess we never got to see the Delmai's deck like be super aggressive. I don't know. It would have been nice to see. I'm sure that's like, that doesn't feel like the Delmai's deck's full power level. It feels like it was like a little bit, drew a little below average there, I think, in general across a match, but still a solid match. Cool finals. Cool to see the Delmai's deck. Cool to see to see no Dragapult in the finals. That's what it was cool to see, to be honest.